Hello and welcome to this wonderful webinar. I'm glad to see you here in this presentation where we're going to talk about one great opportunity to generate a Bitcoin income, and I can promise you that you will be speechless after that. I'm Vladimir Galabov and I will introduce myself in a few minutes, but let's wait for a few moments for the other participants to come. We already see them entering the webinar room. I'd like to mention some rules for this meeting so we can both have fun, I mean you, the participants, and the moderators. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please put everything aside that could disturb you in some way. Turn off your mobile phone and the TV, close the door, log off Facebook, Instagram, and so on. Just stay with us in the next 20 to 25 minutes, and I can guarantee you that you will freak out with enthusiasm about what you'll see and hear. It's very important to me to present you this opportunity in a comprehensible manner. You know, there are two ways to present something. The first one is to speak like a politician. I mean, to say much, but you won't probably get it. Or I could speak to you as somebody who loves sales and the Bitcoin market. So you could expect a presentation quite different from these you are used to watch. You will learn a lot about the project and you will understand the most of it, if not all. As usual, we give our webinars with more than one moderator, so you will be supported in the chat during this presentation. So if you ask a question, you will see my name answering because I'm the host of this presentation, but it will be actually another co-moderator who is supporting me in this presentation. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with our subject. It's about Bitcoin income. It's about a system where you don't need to wait until 67 to retire and enjoy your life. And in some cases, some people won't be able to enjoy it anymore at this age. So we don't need to wait so long because meanwhile, there are much more better ways to retire earlier. And now, let's have a look at today's agenda. First, we'll show you a system to generate a Bitcoin income with. Second, we'll show you a live example about how to find the right people for your business. Third, we will show you how to earn money without previous knowledge. And after that, we'll show you how to find hundreds of referrals in the next few months. This is of course not mandatory, but it will make your business grow very fast. And last but not least, we'll show you how we will support you in the future. And that's why it's very important to stay until the end of the presentation. This is not a system that allows you to earn money only if you build a team. We will show you everything. This isn't a system either where you can earn money only if you're among the first who joined. I'm, for example, number 30,020. So as you see, there are many people who already joined the system. Me and my colleagues monitored the system in the last 3 months because we wanted to find out if it works or not, because it's too good to be true. After that, we gave it a try, and now you can hear how inspired I am while I'm talking about that, and in a while you will know why. But before we start, I want to introduce you my co-moderator and friend Eugene Rosenmeier, who is a financial expert and a very experienced businessman. But let's learn more about him from himself. Hello Eugene, thank you for being here. The stage is yours.
Yes, Vladimir, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eugene Rosenmeier. I'm since 12 years very successful in marketing and sales, 31 years old right now, married and living with my family in Frankfurt am Main in Germany. To my wit, I can say that I started my career by working with insurances, consulting insurances from 2004 until 2007. Then I started the next big thing in my life. It was working with real estate, trading with real estate from 2007 and 2015. There I have been board director of several companies in Germany, Switzerland and Austria, and was leading a sales team of 4,000 people which were selling our real estates. Parallel to this activity, I'm still sitting in an advisory board of 2 pension funds here in Germany, and all the time giving trainings and seminars with almost over 50,000 participants. I guess I need to cancel this. I need to cancel this again because it will be near 100,000 and not 50,000. This is a little bit old, a little bit old slide. So, ladies and gentlemen, please excuse that my English is maybe not so good as yours, but this is not the important thing in this presentation. The very important thing that you will see in this presentation are some facts that we will show you about a Bitcoin business, which is crossing all across the world. We started it here in Germany, had already over 30,000 people here in Germany, in Austria, in Switzerland, in Spain, in Russia, in Canada, in US, and it's great. It's rising high, it's rising very, very rapid, and Vladimir, my colleague, will tell you why this is rising so rapid. So don't concentrate on me or on Vladimir, but just on the facts he will tell you in the next few minutes. I can promise you that you will be very, very inspired by the slides. So thank you, Vladimir, the stage is yours again.
Thank you very much, Eugene. And now I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Vladimir Galabov, 34 years old. I spent 7 years in the gastronomy as a restaurant manager and had the opportunity to communicate with hundreds of new people on a daily basis. That's why it's easy for me to make new contacts online and offline. So I didn't have any sales experience except in the gastronomy, and I wasn't so experienced as I started with online marketing 1.5 years ago. After many sleepless nights and many ups and downs, I found a way to become financially independent in February 2016. And in the last 1 year, my partners and I built teams of many thousands of partners. In the last 1.5 years, I gave more than 100 webinars. I live in Bulgaria since May 2016 and earn money from home. This is the best evidence that online marketing works. But it could only work if you have the right products or services in your business portfolio. And so I made it my task to inform so many people as possible about decent businesses and to help them start. That's why we are today in this presentation to talk about a great opportunity that is about to change many people's lives in 2017. And so let's start. You surely want to know why we call our system the Bitcoin rental system. So keep it in the back of your mind and you will understand everything much more better and easier. And now let's talk about one of the biggest challenges of the usual rental system. It has so many problems. In the meantime, there are far too many elderly people in Germany. There are too many retirees and too few contributors. This is the so-called generation problem. The age increases and the retirement decreases. Nobody knows the exact calculation path in such pension funds. Who receives what and why? Even if the insurance and financial specialists maybe understand these calculations, I'm sure that they maybe just don't believe it 100%. The usual rental system is state-controlled and, who knows, maybe even state-manipulated. The ratio of contributors and retirees will be soon 1:2 or 1:3, and it means that we have one employee that contributes each month from his salary and 2 to 3 retirees should be paid from this small amount of money. Well, that couldn't work. One person pays for 2 to 3. This is worse than a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme has a ratio of 1:1, and here is 1:3. Sam Levinson said once, "Don't watch the clock do what it does. Keep doing." Today, we will present your system in which the age plays no role. And here you can see this little comparison. On the left is the rental system as we know it, and on the right you see our system. You could earn right away no matter how young or old you are. On the left you get a pension with 67, and on the right you get it immediately. The inflation plays an enormous role in the normal pension system. It means how much could you buy with your pension in the future. Maybe you already noticed it, or maybe you are already retired and you realize that the purchasing power of your money changed in the last 10 to 20 years. Bitcoins increase in value. This is like gold. There is a certain amount of bitcoins, and the higher the demand is, the value increases permanently. This is the reason why the gold price rises and also the price of Bitcoin. You have to apply and wait for the pension system. And in our system you could withdraw in minutes. It's an instant payment system. You make a withdrawal and 2 minutes later you get the money in your account. On the left, it's state controlled. And here you have an open system because people can join from all over the world. There are already active members from many countries like Germany, Portugal, Spain, Canada, the United States, India, Thailand, and many other, because the system is the best in the whole market about earning money on the internet. You have to pay one time like in the pension system. You can earn something only if you pay. And here you need to pay the amount of 0.06 Bitcoin only once, which are not even 50 euros, and you get up to 0.75 Bitcoins. You really get this amount for paying 0.06 Bitcoin, and we will explain this in a while. This equals more than 1250%, and that's a gigantic ratio. And now I'd like to briefly explain what happened to me. It took me about 5 to 8 hours until I reached the 0.75 BTC. Here you can see me started on the 17th of January at 10 a.m. and a few hours later I already had almost 1 BTC. So what would you have to do to be able to earn that money too? Let me show you how to earn 0.75 BTC with one-time payment of 0.06 BTC. As in real life, you have to pay something to get something. 0.06 BTC is your start in the system. And of course, you will need a Bitcoin wallet, but if you still don't have any, don't worry, you will get an email with a video tutorial about our preferred wallet after this presentation. So think about the email confirmation, it's very important to receive this email. We'll show you how to register an account and how to exchange your money for Bitcoins. It's easier as you think. And as we've already said, we have the so-called open algorithm or an open calculation path that everybody can understand, and we also have a ratio of 30:1. You have to imagine that in comparison to the conventional pension system. On the left side, we have a ratio of 1:3, and on the right, we have 30:1. Yes, that's right, we have 30 people who contribute 0.06 BTC on the one side and one person who gets 0.75 BTC on the other side. I will show you in a while how it works and how stable this system is. Here you can see the so-called matrix, and here I'm on the top of it because it's my matrix. You will be respectively on the top of your matrix. So it fills itself automatically from left to right by the people who are in the system. And when the last row fills, you receive 0.05 BTC for each person except for the last one. You are going to spend it to somebody else, but we'll talk about that in the video tutorial about the compensation plan. So you receive altogether 0.76 BTC. The great thing is that you can have many accounts. Let me show an example of that. But before we start, ladies and gentlemen, that's just terrific, isn't it? To start with 0.06 BTC and to get 0.75 BTC for that. That's gigantic. But look, you could even speed things up. You receive commissions for each further recommendation of the project. Each time when someone pays 0.06 BTC, you receive 0.01 BTC in commissions, and you receive further bonuses when your partners recommend it further. So you could recommend the system further to earn more, but you don't have to do it. We know that there are many people out there who can't build teams, and that's what we want to teach you so you can do it in the future. Every direct partner brings you 0.01 BTC in commissions, and when your direct partners recommend the system further, you receive 0.01 BTC commissions for every 10th, 20th, 30th and so on partner who joined their team. It means that you can build a lucrative passive income in the network marketing industry. So let's sum up again. One-time payment of 0.06 BTC, the system fills automatically the 30 positions under you, the so-called spillover. You receive 0.75 BTC if you promote the system actively. And we will show you how to do that. You could earn 0.01 BTC commissions on each direct partner, and thereby the further positions will be filled. And so you can influence the filling of the system in a positive way by promoting it, and the faster you can earn the 0.75 BTC plus 0.01 BTC for each 10th, 20th, 30th further recommendation of each direct partner. So, how can you start? You maybe want to know if there's a good strategy about how to start, or if there's maybe some kind of a turbo start. Yes, we have good news for you. There is even second, third and fourth pension level. What you've seen so far was only the first one. As you can see in the screenshot, there are 4 generations, first, second, third, fourth, and you get 0.75 BTC in the last one. In the second screenshot, you see the next level. It's smaller and you need a little bit more money to start in, but it's more lucrative and it's worth it. Each time when you fill it, you receive 2.8 BTC. And on the last picture, you see the first, second and third levels. You have a higher start on each level, but also higher earnings. And here I want to tell you a small secret. Can you imagine what could you earn with this system when you're done with all 4 levels? It may sound unbelievable, and that's what we'll show you in our marketing classes, but each time when you reinvest a part of your earnings to take the next level, you keep the rest for you. And on this 3rd level, you can keep 7 BTC after you've paid for the 4th level. 7 Bitcoins that you could withdraw. In the fourth level, you could earn 75 BTC, and I mean your withdrawable earnings. I know, these are sums that you're not accustomed to. We're talking about $70,000 to $80,000 according to the BTC course. And I can tell you only this, the person that showed this system to me earned even 10 BTC on a single day.
You hear absolutely right, and this is what you could expect here, so listen carefully and do not underestimate the system. Turbo number 2. I recommend you to start with 3 accounts or more. This means for you that you can start with at least 0.18 BTC as I did. You can see my 3 accounts here, and you may be asking you, why should you do that? As you can see on the picture, each account profits from the same structure. When the first matrix is full, you need then only a little bit more to fill the next 2 accounts. So with a little bit more effort, you could earn 3 times what you could earn when you start only with 1 account. This is the best system that you can find. It's allowed to have as many accounts as you like, and I will show you how you could double and triple your profits. So listen up very carefully. Register 2 more accounts with your own referral link and you will receive the commission for each of them. It is 0.01 BTC per account, so you pay a total of 0.16 BTC. And the result looks like this. You pay 1 time 0.16 BTC and you can earn 3 times 0.75 BTC, and that's almost 2,000 euros. And here is a brief explanation of how we want to keep the team growing. We'll register new accounts each month to support the whole team. This is the nice thing about this system. Each account costs 0.06 BTC, approximately 50 euros, and if you would see the whole as a pension and register a new account every single month, then everybody's going to get guaranteed spillover. And that's what we want to do. I already registered over 20 accounts. This is a perfect way how everybody can profit from this system and receive a spillover on a regular basis. This is not a system where you win only if you are among the first who joined. There are already 30,000 people who joined before me. The system fills itself by your partners and our partners. And now let's have a look at turbo number 3. And believe me, that will inspire you particularly well. You can attend our regular workshops and webinars where you can learn how you could find the right target audience, how to generate new customers automatically, and how to invite people to webinars with your personalized link. Many people have already been invited to this event fully automatically without talking to them first. We will teach you how to invite people indirectly to this webinar, and each time you will use your personalized link. It will be implemented in each banner and follow-up email that your prospect is going to receive. You could also visit our special coaching program where you can learn how to build a team of up to 1,000 partners in 90 days without any previous knowledge. And now I'll show you a short demonstration of one of our strategies, how to find the right people for your business. After that, we'll continue with our presentation. So let me open a video that I prepared for this demonstration, where I can prove you that it's possible to find our target audience, to make it quickly and to save a lot of time. If you have the right tools, then you can work much more easily and precisely. Okay, you see a special search tool with many options. So let's find some people who like Bitcoins and who are members in a specific group. For example, something about Bitcoin. Well, let's take this one. Bitcoin from the Philippines. And they should speak English as well. Okay. Now we click on the search button and you see so many people who are interested in Bitcoins. Now, usually you will have to add them manually, but we have another special tool, and now I will just let it do the work for me. You see, I'll click on the button here and it will add all these people for me. Do you see what happens? This tool sends a friendship request to all these people. In the next step, I will send a special message to these people and I will generate some new partners. So as you see, this was a live proof of how you could target your audience and to generate contacts with your targeted interests. Well, that was just one of many tricks you can learn in our coachings. And now let's go back to the presentation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen what could happen if you use the right tools in the right way. What should you do now? Register using the link Register Now. A banner will appear in a moment on your screen. Use the tutorial that you can download here in this webinar, and in this tutorial you will see how to register your account, how to fund it, how to register your additional accounts, and so on. You still don't have a Bitcoin wallet? No problem. Confirm your email if you still didn't, and you will receive a link to our Skype group and our team member area. That's why it's very important to check your spam folder if you still didn't. You will find all important information in this mail. And now let's have a look at what you get. You will get our full support in online marketing. You will receive a link to our coaching about how to build a team of over 1,000 partners in 3 months. You also get access to our workshops with practical tips that bring you results. I always compare this to a Kama Sutra book. Just imagine that you have a Kama Sutra book that you only read. Yes, you're right, it's useless. That's why you should implement the already learned. The training courses are from practice for practice. That's why you should start with us. After that, you will get access to all recorded videos that we've already prepared for you. You get 7-day free access, and after that it costs only 17 euros per month, and you can quit it on a monthly basis. So you don't have any financial risk on that. The trainings will definitely bring your business to the next level. You will receive all this information in our second follow-up email. And now I will show you how to register. Okay, here you see the homepage of Bitcoin Step. And here you can choose your preferred language, then click on register and you will see the registration form. Fill in your login name, then fill in your Skype name in the next row. It's important to know that every partner of you can read your profile information and you can read his information. This is a great way to connect to other people in the system and they can connect to you too. Choose a password, confirm it one more time, and if possible, use a Gmail address. Something very, very important. You can use the same personal data and the same email address for all your accounts. Just use a different login name. In the next row, you will see your sponsor's name, and after that, you have to confirm the captcha code and click on the register button. Then you will receive an email with an activation link, and it's very important to activate your account, otherwise you can't use it. You will find all further details in our follow-up emails. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any further questions, we'll be glad to answer them in the chat room. Otherwise, you'll get all important information in your mailbox. I hope that you liked this presentation, and I can promise you that it will be a new era of earning money online for you. Even if you still didn't understand everything, you can learn it later. Start now and let's do the best of it. Thank you very much for your time and for your interest in our webinar. See you later in our further coachings, and let's rock this business. Bye bye from Bulgaria.